When we got into international politics, the second my father won the presidency, he said, we will not do new foreign deals going forward.
According to your father's financial report, he earned about $40.8 million, just a minute, from his D.C. hotel in 2018. The Attorney General is going to hold a $30,000 holiday party at the D.C. hotel. A lobbying firm with ties to the Saudi government paid $270,000 to the hotel between October 2016 and March 2017.
Well, listen, let me
thank God he's president. He knows how to make the bucks.
These are the
The
details.
bottom line is you have made money.
But let me finish.
It's tremendously big and tremendously wet. Tremendous amounts of water.
A recent op-ed in MSNBC highlighted the corruption of previous presidential administrations, showing that what we all just experienced under Donald Trump was in fact not unique to American history.
The media attention Donald Trump draws towards his white-collar corruption is really just a distraction from the fact that when it comes to corruption, Donald Trump is just a loudmouth small fry. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Jackson White, co-founder and chief of content at Politiscope, and thanks for once again tuning in to TYT. Now, take into consideration companies like Enron, which turned out to be nothing more than a hollow stock market scheme, or Wells Fargo, who opened up more than 2 million fake credit accounts unbeknownst to their customers, WorldCom, Quadruple Z Best, or Bernie Madoff, or how about the United States health insurance system, or student loans, or corporate stock buybacks? I could go on and on for days listing the scams to go down in this country.
Swinging back to the highlights of the article, we take a look at the administration of Warren G. Harding. Much like Trump, who promised as a candidate to drain the swamp of criminality and corruption, Harding spent the 1920 campaign calling for a return to normalcy marked by old-fashioned values that he stamped of common, everyday honesty everywhere. Much like Donald Trump, Harding lined his administration with criminals. Secretary of the Interior Albert Fall, an old friend of Harding's from the Senate, famously used his own government position to line his considerable pockets. Fall took the federal oil reserves at Teapot Dome in Wyoming and Elk Hills in California, which were set aside for use by the U.S. Navy, and leased them to private oil companies. Colonel Charles Forbes, director of the Veterans Bureau, ran an even bigger scam, one that cheated the country out of an estimated $200 million. Tasked with the care of wounded World War I veterans, Forbes ruled that train loads or brand new bandages and bedding for them were useless, selling them as cheap surplus to private vendors and getting kickbacks in return. And then we have Attorney General Harry Daugherty, who oversaw a diversified criminal enterprise, selling off government appointments, immunity from prosecution, pardons, and paroles for criminals, and various acts of minor graft. And of course, Harding tried to pretend like he didn't know the type of men he had placed into his own administration, which is the classic scapegoat for when American greed catches heat. Just play dumb and find a way to be the victim, no matter what.